After moving to North Carolina from New York, you still have some back obligation to New York State, so you might as well work with a firm who knows how to operate in both states. Generally, if you're moving from state to state, whether it's business or individual, you don't want to do it around the holidays. When I say that, I mean December 15th to Jan 15th, because not many people move around then, and that could raise an audit risk. So other than that, throughout the year, it doesn't really matter when you want to do it, as long as you have some kind of cutoff date, a clean date. You don't want to subject yourself to double taxation, right? You either want to pay New York or North Carolina, unless you're going to operate in both states. But assuming you're moving from one to the other, you just want to make sure you decide on the date and then have that clean cutoff date effective and execute according to that date. So if you're moving to North Carolina from New York, you want to definitely change your driver's license, your voting registration, your doctors, credit card bills, bank statements, addresses on file with all these different medical and financial institutions as soon as possible. You do not want to wait, because technically it's when you start sleeping in North Carolina on a regular basis. That's when it starts. So okay, if you don't get the DMV appointment the first day, no problem, but do it within a week or two. Get it going. Because leaving things like driver's licenses and voting registrations and bills and all that stuff going to your old residence kind of shows you still have a connection to that residence. And have you really changed primary residences? In order to be able to prove that in case of an audit, you want to make sure you do everything as soon as possible. Don't let it linger for weeks or months, because that could lead to a potential double tax situation, which obviously no one wants. After moving to North Carolina from New York, many things can trigger a residency audit, but depending on when you move, for example, usually people don't move around the holidays, December 31st, Jan 1st, that could be a flag. Or if you had a high income that year, a liquidity event, it doesn't look like you allocated income properly between when you moved. All those types of things on your part year resident return could raise a chance of an audit. You could find someone in Charlotte who knows New York laws, or at least someone in New York, but you want someone who knows how to deal with this New York residency department, because that's all they do. But we decided to expand to Charlotte because there are a lot of New Yorkers who moved to Charlotte, the Charlotte area from New York, and still need to deal with New York taxes. Dealing with New York taxes for almost 20 years now. We're experts in New York State and city taxes. We're in Charlotte to help any taxpayer, but especially the ones that are moved from New York.